All right, so this is the end of day 2 of my solar installation. Right now it's a bit of a mess. Everything is done on the roof though. As you can probably see, we do have some rails and railings to prevent birds and rodents from getting there. I do have 2 spare solar panels that I'm gonna keep because if something breaks in the future and I have to replace a panel, chances are that they won't be available anymore. It's going to be a different voltage or just slightly different size. So it will mess the look. I'm not big on looks or anything, but I thought it was good to have 2 spares. So I'm going to buy them. I could have sold them online on Facebook Marketplace or something, but I'm not going to do this. We had some complication in day 1. So on the front of the house, right here, there used to be a decorative dormer, which is just a small peak in the roof for decorative purpose. It was supposed to be only put back and laid on top of the asphalt shingles, but it wasn't. It was actually super well attached to the old roof. And the when I had the asphalt roof redone 3 years ago, they did not remove and redo the ceiling there, so it was a bit of a mess, and I had to do some emergency repair to the asphalt shingles. I got some help from a friend who's a retired contractor, and we did it in a bit over half a day. So the guys were using the lift that we rented to install the panels on the side of the house, and the lift is over there. We're waiting for the rental company to come and pick it up. So 2 days rental here in Canada, that costs $500 per day. Not super fun, and this was a super loud model, so it super annoyed the neighbors. I'm sure they're super nice people and didn't complain, but yeah. So as of now, current is flowing into the panels, but it's not plugged to anything. We just did some voltage check to make sure everything works. Tomorrow, an electrician is coming. We're gonna put the old inverter and smart switch thing right here on my garage wall, and the battery is gonna be eventually at the bottom there. But the battery is back order, so I should be getting it somewhere towards mid to the end of June. So yeah, so that's where I am. Still no data about consumption or data about production or anything like that. So yeah, tomorrow's a big day. Probably a lot of drywall patching and stuff. And but yeah, I'm excited. I was just sick this week, and I vomited all night the day before, first day of installation, so the day before yesterday. So I was a complete mess, but I did manage to power through it and do the roof fix. So yeah, I'll keep you posted. All right, so just a quick update. As I mentioned, they are going to install the inverter over there with the smart switch. And that means to get to my main breaker panel, they have to run a wire through here, pretty much in straight line. So let me show you the path it's gonna take. And I did some prep because the guys told me there's gonna be dust. So if you go in straight line here-ish, or around over here, you'll get into my unfinished future bathroom, which is great because a straight line, if we turn around and look upstairs, is exactly the sides that my cross beams are going for the whole length of the house. So we can go all the way over there and fish something without opening the ceiling. So that's excellent. And then we have to run stuff. I don't know if they're gonna run it up or all the way down this wall here. There's already wires there, because if you look on the right here, this is my main panel in my daughter's bedroom. So there is going to be a secondary panel here, and as you can see, I'm really trying to prevent dust from getting everywhere. Her bed is bigger than the door frame. We assembled it inside the bedroom, so everything is behind plastic like that. And I've taped everything, and everything is being held by adjustable poles. My wife tells me that they probably will never have seen a job site so prepared. I think she's trying to be nice about my compulsiveness. But yeah, I don't think it's nicely done, but I think it's going to be efficient. I put my shop vac there, and I'm going to talk to the guys and beg them not to make a big mess and try and be gentle on my drywall. So I have less repairs to be done. So yeah, drywall repairs suck. And if you hire someone, it's a mess and it takes many days, because there's drying, there's waiting between all layers, and if you don't wait enough, it makes something like this, where the plaster just cracks and retracts because, you didn't wait enough for it to dry, but you are paying someone every day. So I tend to do it myself if it's smaller repairs, and I hope it's small repairs. So yeah, sadly, it's going to be a secondary panel that's almost the same size as this one, because I want at least one intelligent breaker into it. More on why I want the intelligent breaker later. So keep you posted. So the mess has begun. I'm gonna install this new panel here on the left of this panel here. Lots and lots of junctions to do, transfer, new breakers. Yep, big backup. So yeah, let's hope I can clean this up good enough for my daughter to enjoy her room soon. All right, this is the day after my electrician visit for the solar installation. Looking pretty good. This wire here is coming from the roof and attic, and it's the solar line from all the solar panel. This is going into an inverter. Right now, I'm not getting any power production or anything. There's some final wiring to do. Then it's going to this smart service disconnect switch and an emergency on and off panel here. There's two lines here going toward my main panel. So let's go and see how much of a mess it made. It's not Christmas. We just store it here when it's not Christmas. All right, so the big two lines you saw are here in my ceiling. Two big cables going all the way down here, and at the bottom going right towards my main panel, or actually my secondary panel also. So yeah, so one of those line is leaving the old main panel through a 100 amp breaker. It's going all the way over there that you saw, and then it's coming back through the other one to this new auxiliary panel. And this panel here, who's a 100 amp, is fully powering all my protected breakers now. So essential things I want running in my house, if there's a power outage and everything. And this is also the priority for any solar production. So yeah, so I have a lot of drywall job to do here, and it's super annoying also because as you can see, there's just this small gap here that could have been covered by the front plate, but it's not. So I have to do some kind of iffy, stupid patch on the left. Anyway, so yeah, but still, it's not that much of a mess. It's not gonna take too much room in my daughter's bedroom. Well, it is taking quite a bit of room, but anyway. And yeah, so I discovered a few things during the day yesterday. First, Federal Pioneer and the stab lock breakers are really bad. Federal Pioneer went bankrupt a long while ago, and stab lock breakers are very iffy because apparently they have only 2 pins in the back, and they are attached to the bus bar at the back, which is providing power with only those 2 pins, and that's really a safety hazard. But right now, this formerly 200 amp panel, still 200 amp, but as you can see, lots of breakers are now switched off. And the reason for that is that everything now is routed through here, which is a more modern panel. It also supports smart breakers, and I have only one smart one, which is for my electric car charger. So that will be important for future setups. But right now, the nice thing is that because everything is discontinued in this panel here, all the former breakers that I had, I can get them and remove them from the panel and store them somewhere. So if in a couple of years I'm having trouble sourcing those breakers, I have lots of spares now. So yeah. So yeah, ton of fun there. So yeah. I'll keep you posted on the numbers in a future video, but for now, that's pretty much it. If you are interested in seeing me do some drywall or my homeowner version of drywall repair for dummies, I'm trying to make everything super easy. Let me know. I may do a video about that, but I think there's a lot of great tutorials on the internet, so that may not be required. All right. Thanks for tuning in, and keep your eyes posted for a future power production and all of that video coming up.